All right, Aries, take number 4. Take number 4, Aries. Let's see what's going in. Some of you are definitely moving away from a situation that no longer thrills you or excites you. Some of y'all are making some major changes in your life because you've been bored or you've fallen into some routine. So don't be surprised if this month you decide you want to paint, you want to do some renovations to your house. Some of you are going to even be shopping, buying new clothes. Some of you may even be getting cosmetic surgery. But I feel like there is something that is going to be changing in you. And for some of you, this could be about love. You could have love coming back. Now, I feel with the past cards that were shown before, some of y'all could be dealing with somebody from the past who decides to come back in. Now, I feel with this relationship or this connection, there's a three-party or three-person situation going on because I feel like either you're married or the person coming back is married. So this person could be coming back in with really fast energy. But let's see, they're offering love, but I feel like one of you is not free and clear to be jumping on the love train yet. Not yet, anyway. I feel like one of you could be trying to release a relationship or let something go. Aries, Aries, Aries spirit. Let's see what we got coming on. Yeah, some of you I feel like maybe defending yourself or defending your belief system when it comes to dealing with somebody else because I feel like somebody else having to talk to you and kind of telling you, you're bored, you're not happy, you're not who you want to be with. And this could be somebody wanting you to release a situation and come be with them. But there's some hesitancy or some fears about this. Now, this could be an earth sign towards Capricorn, Virgo, or it could even be another fire sign. But I feel like for some of you, you're definitely not ready to move forward with somebody, especially if they're taking or you're taking. There is some guidance I think that's going to be needed for you, Aries. Now, the first card that comes out is a partnership, Two of Fire. But then we got Two of Pentacles that comes behind it, and this could be pulled in two different directions. Now, this could be a job offer where you feel like, okay, somebody's offering me a job. Let me see if I want to go this way or that way. But for some of you, I really feel like this is having to do with a partnership. Could be a business partnership. This could even be a romantic partnership where you feel like maybe you're pulled into different directions with this person. I feel for some of you, if you are having a partnership with somebody, they may want to do things their way. You may want to do things your way. Now, you're both showing as really hard workers. So I feel like you have two people that are working together and they both are workaholics, but they may both have different outlooks on how they want things to go. It's showing with you, Aries, that you're going through some changes. So if you were in agreement with something at the very beginning, I feel like you're starting to change things up with that. And I feel like it's because you may have more opportunities that are going to be coming in for you. You could be dealing with a situation where you meet a King of Pentacles or you meet a Queen of Pentacles and they're offering you other opportunities, but you may feel like you don't know if you want to walk away from a partnership to take advantage of something else. It is showing though that you're going through a life change. So this may be a career change for you where you feel like, I may need to walk away from something and open something else up. Eight of Swords is telling me that you're scared though. There's an illusion of being trapped. It's almost like I want to move forward, but I don't feel like I can. Now, the thing about it is, it's an illusion. If you're dealing with a partner and you don't want to walk away from that partner, then you got to have a conversation. You got to either talk to them or you got to talk to these people who are offering you an opportunity. For some of you, you really are a little bit worried because I don't think you want to put somebody in a bad situation because of a decision. Could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And it could be that either you two are outgrowing each other or there is a change, like I said, with the way that you're thinking. Now, Four of Pentacles is showing that there could be even, I feel like somebody's holding on to money tighter. There could be a partner who wants to spend more than the other partner. I also feel too, if you are dealing with an air sign, and this is so unlike us, but you could be dealing with somebody that's really holding on to their emotions when it comes to some of the things that are going on. They may actually know that you have a decision that's coming up, but they're not saying anything about it. And I feel like because of this, there's a communication issue that could turn into some type of conflict. I feel like either you're not being honest, truthful with somebody, or they're not being honest and truthful with you. And it turns into some argument because somebody is like, I know what's going on, but I'm not going to say anything. And then you got another person who's like, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want the conflict, or I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but we still keep getting to the conflict. So if you made a decision with a job to move to a different job or take a different position, then you may need to go ahead and speak up and say, this is what I want to do. If this is a partnership that's romantic or a friendship, and you know that you want to go in a different direction, you need to go ahead and talk to that person, because it's showing that if you don't, they could end up cutting things away with you. Queen of Swords is not going to take bullshit. So if they feel like somebody is not being upright with them, and they feel like somebody is lying, and most of the time we can tell when somebody's lying, Aries. So if you're trying to protect somebody's feelings and it's causing more frustration, then you need to go ahead and be honest. This could even go the opposite direction. This could be somebody that knows that they're going a different direction, but they're not telling you, and they're going to decide to cut you away. So I would say be really careful with it, because you could be having somebody that is feeling like they have more opportunities that are coming in than where they're at. I feel like both of you, if this is a partnership, work partnership, or romantic partnership, are kind of feeling like there's a different direction that you both want to go, but you don't know how to talk about it. And I feel like you don't want to be bound to them. They don't want to be bound to you. But two people may not want to hurt each other's feelings. Now, it is showing at some point one of y'all is going to move forward. One of y'all is not completely happy or complacent with the situation. And it looks like there could be a move or an opportunity for somebody where they actually may be moving away physically. So if this is a friendship or a partnership, there may be coming to an impasse in the road where there's a fork. You go left, they go right. And it may be what needs to happen at this point. I do see with that, you could have somebody that is taking a leap of faith. One of you is deciding that, I want to try something different. So when it comes to money, if you have a partnership or a business with somebody, there could be this thing where you're deciding, I don't know if I really want to continue going down this road. I have other opportunities that are popping up, and I think I may want to take them. You don't want to be bound to this person, but you also don't want to put yourself in a bind where maybe you have to hear the conflict. You're leaving, you're doing this, or what's going on. The thing about it is, it looks like that somebody's going to jump ship anyway. Now, if this is love, you could be sharing a house or an apartment or something together where your finances are put together. And somebody may be like, okay, you know what? I need to leave. I'm not happy here anymore. I want to go ahead and go. But there's a fear. There's an illusion of being trapped. I don't know if I'm ready for this change, but at some point, somebody does make a decision and they take a leap of faith. So if you're in that situation, definitely prepare yourself. Now, for somebody who's walking away from a situation, if this is you feeling this way, there looks like there could potentially be more money coming your way because of that. With this leap of faith, you're still okay. It looks like you have some type of support system financially. If this is you trying to walk away. With Three of Pentacles, you could even be taking a job where they're training you on a job and you're using your skills, and there's some recognition that comes through this. And that's why some money comes to you. There could even be a bonus that's going to come your way. I see that it could give you stability. So for some of you, you may be making a decision to take a different type of job or do something differently because there's more stability for your family. Now, I do see with the Moon card, some of you may either be keeping this person in the dark about this movement forward, or this person could be keeping you in the dark. I do see with Six of Swords, the end of a situation, the end of a phase, and somebody selling forward to something that's better. Their ships are sailing in a positive direction, which means that they have opportunities coming in. If this is you, it looks like there's a victory because you feel like there's recognition. Maybe you're being seen for who you are. So you could be opening doors up that tend to be better for you. Victory and Ten of Cups, stability. You feeling like you're getting the better end of the deal. Now, with Page of Wands, excuse me, y'all. Page of Wands is an exciting new endeavor that's coming in. And then we have Page of Pentacles. And this is good news about financial matters. So some of you actually may be getting some letter or some message in that's coming in really, really quick. An opportunity that's coming in quick. And you're like, it is too good for me to pass up. It's too good. It's offering me stability and victory, recognition. extra money coming in. So maybe I need to go ahead and do this. Walking away from a situation that may not be supportive of you anymore. Maybe it's something that you don't even want to do. Now, for some of y'all, definitely this could be vice versa. I do see if you are dealing with an air sign, this person may initially have worries because it's showing unnecessary worries. Seven of Pentacles is that this person is planted seed too. There's a harvest that's coming to them. So if you're worried about putting somebody in a bad situation, it looks like they got things moving that way for them that are in a positive direction. They've already started planting a different seed too. This literally could be two people who are growing in a different direction. I do see too, if you're dealing with an air sign person, they may come to you and tell you that there's an opportunity coming and they're moving. Now, if you're sharing a spot with them, have a business with them, or married to them, they could be coming to this phase where it's like, all right, I need to take this leap of faith. I have an opportunity that's coming in, and I feel like I need to do it. My ships are sailing, and I need to be on that ship. And for them, this could have something to do with a move. With the World card, this could even be moving to a different country. Looks like they're moving to do something a little bit more meaningful, something that could be challenging. This could even be you too. Using that energy and saying, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore. Let me go ahead and pack my stuff and go somewhere else, go to a different state, try something different. I'm a little bit scared about it, but Spirit is saying unnecessary worry. Some of you may already have a job. You may have already gotten news that there's a job waiting for you. There's something that you're passionate about that came in fast. Maybe you were offered a job opportunity and you're like, okay, I got to go. I'm moving towards something more meaningful. And it's a desire to move on. Now, for some of you, you may be worried about things being out of balance because then I see with Five of Cups, maybe feeling like things are not turning out exactly or flowing the way you want them to turn out. This could be something where you really don't want the conflict of having to walk away from a situation to take an opportunity. But let me tell you, you got a lot of Pentacle cards here, Aries. So if you are supposed to leave something, if you are offered something and they're offering you money and knowledge and education, you want to take it. You want to move towards something else. The thing about it is that you could be looking at things from the past or things that are holding you back. With Two of Swords, this is almost like being unable or unwilling to make a decision. There's a problem and you don't want to face it. The thing about it is with Three of Fire coming behind it, it's showing that there's abundance. Somebody's going to be making long-term plans. So the longer you prolong the decision, the more you kind of stress yourself, the more Eight of Swords comes around and you're worried, you're scared. But it is showing that there is abundance coming, that you're putting in energy and time, and you're being rewarded for this. Let's see. You could have someone that definitely, especially an air sign, you got a lot of sword cards, so a lot of y'all are worried about conflict. You could have somebody that you may feel like is not doing the best for you. You may feel like if this is somebody trying to walk away from you, that they're being shady, they're being sneaky. This could even be somebody feeling you're doing this to them. There could be some conversations or some truth that comes out at the last minute. Oh, let me tell you, I got offered a job and I'm moving and, I'm sorry, you're going to be okay. The Divinity Diva said you're going to bounce back and be on your feet, but I'm out. I'm chasing this goal or this dream or whatever I have. And I think for some of y'all might be waiting to the last minute to bounce this information on somebody. Be careful with that, especially if this is somebody that you consider a friend or a lover. If there's something ending, you owe it to them to be honest. And if this is vice versa, they owe it to you. So if this is not you doing it to them, then you might want to go ahead and start really watching your back and putting your money to the side, because somebody may be making an exit plan and they're not telling you anything about it. They're not sharing anything with you about this thing, but they're knowing that they're going to move forward. The thing about it is that it is showing that there could be conflict regardless. It's going to either come at the beginning or it's coming at the end, Aries. Aries, March 2019, Spirit. Let's see what else we get. So for some of you, you definitely have somebody from your past who's coming back, and that could be part of the reason why you feel pulled in two directions and you're moving forward with something and you're not telling somebody that you're with. Could be a love triangle where you do want to move forward with somebody, but you know that you can't really bring this up yet. Some of you, this is secret. You're putting money to the side, you're shipping things off slowly so this person doesn't realize that you're trying to make a move. But it does show with the Ace of Clubs, you got big changes coming. Two of Clubs is conflict and gossip. So there is something that is going to be exposed, whether you want to or not, whether you want it to or not, because there's a big change that's coming. Let's see. It's showing success after difficulties, and it's showing for some of you a breakup. Now, this could be a business breakup, a partnership, or this could be a romantic relationship. For some of you, you're either going to walk away from somebody. Oh, excuse me, y'all. My butt cheeks are getting numb. You could be moving away from somebody because you have opportunities that are coming in. You could be moving away from somebody because you fell in love with somebody and you want to go be with them. But it is showing that there is a breakup in a situation that could be crossing your paths. Some of you already know this. That's why a lot of this stuff is being done in secret. You don't want to talk about it because you're thinking that you can get out of Dodge without the conflict of it. It is showing success after difficulties and a positive outcome for you. Happiness and celebrations, we got Ace of Hearts. So for some of you, you could be leaving because of a love situation. I feel like for some of you, you could have met somebody that you want to be with. You've fallen in love. You're making plans to be with this person, but you're like, I got to get my career right. I got to get my money right first. So it's showing that for some of y'all are putting money to the side, and this person could be helping you put money to the side. They came back from the past. And then all of a sudden you're realizing, maybe I want to be with this person. They're offering me this cup of love, and I think I want to do it. I think I want to be with this person. Let's see. Yeah. Somebody feels like they're moving towards something that is the right thing for them. We get death of a situation and rebirth. So for some of you, you're going through major spiritual growth. Like I said, for some of you, this may even feel like a midlife crisis or a change. I don't even want to call it a crisis. For some of y'all, I think you're coming to a certain place in your life where it's like what was making you happy is not making you happy anymore. And you're getting opportunities to do some different things. And some of you want to jump. You really want to jump and you want to try something out. For some of you, this could be dealing with a partner that you no longer want to be with, whether this is romantic or work relationship or a friendship. And you're putting yourself in an opportunity to move towards something that opens up for you. I do feel that there is going to be some type of coupling. One partnership dissolving so another partnership can begin. I also see health problems. And this could be from working yourself too hard, Aries. So be really careful that you don't put a lot on your plate because you're trying to get all this money together to do this. Definitely with Three of Spades, we got a love triangle. We got cheating. Now, this could be a partnership that's romantically involved where one partner is cheating on the other person. If in a business partnership, this could even be somebody wanting to form a business partnership with somebody else. It's too many people in the equation. Yeah. Disappointment in a business partnership. So for some of you, if you have been working with somebody, and I feel like for some of you, a very few people, this could be a friend that you went into business with. You have another offer that's coming in, or vice versa. This could be completely reversed, but it looks like there's growth. And there's some fears about moving forward without this person. But I feel like you may have come to a place where you've outgrown that energy. And you feel like you need to move forward. A lot of you don't want the conflict of the situation. That's why the stuff is going to be secret. But it's going to cause more issues in the long run. Let's see. Yeah. There's exhaustion. there's delays to this move forward because there's a lot of start, stop, start, 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 stop, because somebody is really trying to figure out the best way to do this. But Aries, if this is you, I feel like you want to take a leap of faith. You want to move towards something different that challenges you. If this is love, you want something different. I see people moving away from a toxic relationship. I feel like there were secrets. There could have even been issues with somebody trying to steal something from you, whether this was another person or whether this was money. And I feel like the relationship has kind of been codependent, or we're just going to be together until, but I feel like there was a lot of resentment underneath the surface. Even though there's resentment and frustrations, I still feel like two people are still, nobody wants to look like the bad guy in this situation. But there are some emotional disconnects with people in your life that you're going to be dealing with, Aries, for March. You got a lot of things that are going to be happening and moving towards this year. There are a lot of changes that are coming in because it's a life experience change for y'all. Some of y'all are going to be doing something completely different at the end of the year than you're doing now. And it could be moving to a whole completely different location for your business, even for your home. Some people are moving out of state. Some people are moving to a different country. But there's a lot of changes that are coming in. And the catalyst could be somebody from the past starting something up, kind of coming back and reminding you of who you wanted to be and feeling like, damn it, I'm not doing the things that I said I was going to do. And that could be what makes you feel like you got to make some changes. Let's see. Nine of Cups is saying that at some point you get what you wish for. You may have to go through some bumps. You may have to go through some stuff where you're jumping up and down and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Because I feel for some of you, there's a lot of mental confusion, even in the midst of this. Is this the right thing? Should I be doing this? Is this the right move for me? Am I going to be hurting somebody? Am I going to have to deal with this person? To be honest, I don't feel like a lot of you, if you didn't ever have to see this person again, I think you would be all right walking away. Some of y'all are really scared that, oh, I might do somebody dirty, and then I still have to deal with them and deal with the conflict, and y'all don't want that. Y'all want a clean break if you can get it. But it doesn't look like it's going to be that way for some of y'all. Some of y'all, you're emotionally either connected or financially connected to somebody that you're trying to break away from. There's a lot of opportunities coming in to make money. There's a lot of opportunities coming in for love. For some of y'all, definitely new love is coming in, walking away from a toxic relationship, feeling like you're connecting with a soulmate. And that could be why you feel like you need to move away from the situation. In fact, that probably makes sense why it would be a reason that some of you are willing to change your life, because you fell in love with a soulmate and you feel like you got to do this. You're taking a leap of faith and you're following your dreams, whether this is with love or with a career. Some of you are like, I'm doing it. This is the right time. Death to this past situation and I'm rebirth, a transformation for me. Success after difficulties. Nine of Cups, wishes come true. Aries, I think the thing about it is you're going to end up doing what's right for you. You're definitely going to end up doing what's right for you. Even if other people are disappointed with it, it looks like I'm just going to do this because I feel like I need to do it. You don't want to see the disappointment, but you're like, I'm going to, it'll be okay. And it will be okay. The person, people get over it. People do get over it. There's conflict at the beginning, but at some point, I feel like whoever you're dealing with is like, okay, all right. Let's not keep going over this. If you want to be happy somewhere else, be happy. This could even be you telling somebody else this, okay, go do what you got to do. But there is a lot of growth that's going to be happening for you. And it started, I feel like a couple of years ago. So the energy is really starting to pick up where it's like, I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to experience more. I want to have more. A lot of it is materialism. I want more stuff. I want to be comfortable. Some of you want to be in a position where you don't have to get up and go to work every day. If you don't have to, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Some of you are taking opportunities or taking advantage of an opportunity that has the ability to put you in a really good place. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm not going to pass it up. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. There's endings, but there's new beginnings. There's fears, but you get past the fears. There's resolution to problems. And it's showing that with Nine of Cups, your wish come true. Stability is coming in with 10 of Cups. So for some of you, you are going to find something that makes you really, really happy, whether this is love or whether this is a career. And you're going to walk away from something that you've outgrown, which is probably time. This energy started a couple of years ago for some of you. Some of you are going to be scared, but I feel a lot of you definitely, when you see this 8 of Swords and then you see the Fool card, some of you are getting really past this energy and like, fuck it, I'm going. New adventure. Let's open this up. I'm tired of being scared. I'm tired of feeling stuck. So you're going to do it. You're going to jump. And the Sun card is saying that you're jumping off the cliff smiling. You're happy. Like, shit, yes. And then when your feet touch the ground, you're like, what the fuck? I'm all right. I'm all right. So Aries, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. It's better to talk about it at the beginning, though, than to explain this at the end. But y'all are going to handle it the way you want to handle it. But it looks like you're selling into brighter waters. You feel like you need to. And I wish you all the best, Aries. Y'all deserve it.